welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician, and we are back with Nona and the first take. Nina for Nona, or everyone in the comments on the last video was saying Nona Nina, which I think means Miss Nina or something. So we're going with that, Nona Nina. And yeah, Rollerblade. We're gonna enjoy some more live vocals from Nona. Just see what is going on in terms of that live vocal delivery, enjoy each of their different personalities within their voices, and just discuss what is happening in terms of breath control and phrasing, and maybe there'll be some interesting vocal movements that occur, or just something that, you know, deserves discussion. Fingers crossed again I can get this online. I got the last one online. I was very pleased, copyright wise. So fingers crossed the same thing happens again. And by the way, do check out my Patreon if you haven't already. There's lots of exclusive content there and it really helps to support the channel. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for Nona Rollerblade, the first take? Here we go.
Konnichiwa, we are
Nona!
Nona Christy des.
Nona Shaz des.
Nona Barla des.
Nona Esther des.
This is our new song, Rollerblade.
Can't wait.
出演の楽しんでください.
Love that they are speaking such incredible Japanese here.
Ring a ding ding like a gamelan, and then a big thing like a gamelan, 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 gamelan.
Can I just say that Esther is just great with the attitude with this vocal?
Gamelan, 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 gamelan.
And we also have that double effect going on, the two vocals at the same time, different tonalities, just on purpose, that contrast.
Hey, Maribel Goyang, island girl from Indonesia, body bombastic, bust the speaker. Demonstration, I'm the teacher.
I like the the hard-hitting nature of these drums.
Demonstration, I'm the teacher. Simon says follow the leader. Rollerblade, 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 rollerblade.
Listen to the
Leader,
going into this
rollerblade,
bit.
rollerblade, rollerblade, rollerblade.
Udah siap belum? Ya. Jalan-jalan dengan sepatu rodaku, kiri kanan ikuti irama lagu.
Okay, so everything about this song is rhythm-based. It's all rhythm-based because the vocals that we're getting, you know, it's that rap element coming through, spoken vocals. Everything's complementary with the rhythmical aspects of the drums, which are so punchy, so hard-hitting, and such a necessity within the landscape of this.
Semua mata hanya tertuju padaku, terbiasa dari dulu. Hey, boy stop, hit him with the red light, hot wire.
And then you start to have the you know, a little melodic element within the instrumental.
Swerving on my just
And the
mind, ride
bass.
on my dump truck, my girls fuck it up, gas on the pedal like gra gra gra. I'm a roller.
I just want to say that.
Boy stop, hit him with the red light, hot
we
wire.
listen to it
Swerving on my
again.
just mind, ride on my dump truck, my girls fuck it up, gas on the pedal like gra gra gra.
You can hear the reverb on that as well, so that's just highlighting that, and the double tracking, you know, more than one of our ladies singing that or speaking that. So it just has this punchy effect. It leaves a kind of trail, you might say.
I'm a roller, I'm a roll, I'm a roller, I'm a rollerblade, blade, 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 blade.
Hey,
I'm a rollerblade.
that is so clever. That back and forth, that's so cool. Is it panning left and right as well? I think it might be.
I'm a rollerblade. First take.
If we're gonna give it a melody, it would be the G sharp 3 to the B3, by the way. That thing.
You wanna berdansa, jangan ragu-ragu. Put me in the center of the room.
Okay, and the that rhythm, that is that trap rhythm.
Jedak jeduk, 3, 2, 1. Set the mood like who the fuck are you? Wheels on my shoes so fresh, so baru. I'm a crazy girl, sini salah serabu.
Okay, the that is a really cool way of phrasing that. Just the drop off effect of it. da 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 da, and the breathy aspect of the vocal delivery there. Let's just hear that again.
Boots on my shoes so fresh, so baru. I'm a crazy girl. Sini sela-serabu. Every day of the week, sekeren seasik semua laki-laki.
I see that's different. Da, 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 da. Even though this is more of that rap element, it doesn't mean that you completely lose sight of tonality and melodic shaping. You still have that. Otherwise, it would be very da 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 da, you know, all the way through. So we still have to think about the brights and the dampenings and all of the stuff that goes into creating a great tone, even within rapping vocals.
Laki-laki, I make the freak, freak, freak. On my roller, on my roll, hey. On my roller, on my rollerblade.
And it's a on my roller, going down to that vocal fry. I love this. I just think this is so clever in terms of having to listen to each other and knowing exactly when to come in. And there's additional vocals. I mean, we know Nona are very good with their layers, so, you know. Oh, and here. Okay, just hear that again, because we have some dissonance going on. So it's like a blade, 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 blade. All together, you get this kind of clashy, this dissonance thing going on, which is so cool. Yeah.
That was so fun. Thank you so much, First Take, for having us.
That's a really interesting one to do in a live scenario. I actually think that Rollerblade is probably a trickier song to get right live than, say, just a normal vocal that you're just singing through, because you need to get the differences in tonality across to give it the lift. So having words that are spoken down here and then up here and then up here and then going up here, you know, all of this really has an effect on the song. So the fact that they are all able to stand there and listen to each other and make sure they get exactly the right thing going on tonality wise as well as rhythmically, I am stumbling over my words, but you know what I mean. It's just getting the whole thing right. Actually, it's a lot trickier than it looks. I think there's those vocals, super cool, and I suspect very, very fun to deliver and to get right. They said at the end that was fun. I agree. I think that would be a really fun one to perform. It's short and sweet, but it packs a lot in, and it's an interesting one for me to listen to because it's more about the spoken kind of vocal rather than melodies. And actually it shows to me, and it, you know, I continue to learn. Even as a vocal coach, you still are learning, you know, along the way. You should never stop learning as a teacher. But I continue to learn and, you know, soak things in about different vocals like this. And I love it. I love learning about different technique, and, you know, this isn't my usual thing to analyze. So I've really enjoyed this one. It's just driven home to me again about the differences between tonality in this kind of a rapping song, as well as the importance of space within the rhythms against the vocals, within the track and the vocal, if that makes sense. Anyway, there we go. Nona Nina, at it again. Let me know what else I should be watching. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the two fingers here, hit the subscribe button, become part of our family here. Hit all the buttons, you know, the like and the share and the subscribe and the hype, all of that stuff. You know the deal. And let me know your thoughts in the comments and we'll have a chat. And yeah, let me know what else I should be watching. I will look forward to talking with you all very soon, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love ya.